Hi, in this lesson we will explore the hierarchy terminology in Revit. Any element in Revit, let's use a window as an example, falls into three hierarchy levels: category, family, and type. Each time you hover over an element, you can see each of these levels. Category is at the top of the hierarchy, in this case Windows. M window casement double is the family, and the specific size that appears here is the type. When we want to add a window to our project, there are several windows loaded by default. In this version of Revit 2020 that I was using, the families available were M fixed window, casement double, and double hung. Also, be aware that the families loaded in Revit vary not only by version, but also by the language and region selected during the software installation. To summarize, a family in Revit defines the characteristics of an element, including its shape, dimensions, materials, or any adjustable parameters. Now, each family may have one or more types, and according to Autodesk, a type provides a convenient way to switch several variables of a family at once. For example, these types differ from each other in the dimensions of a window. However, in a wall, the types differ in the wall thickness and in the materials used. Up to the version of Revit 2020, to access the Autodesk family libraries, it was required to download them into the computer from the Autodesk website. Then we had to click on Load Family, find the place where I installed the libraries, and finally add the family that I want. For example, this one. After, in this window, we had to specify the types we want to add. Let's go for the first one and click on OK. Since Revit 2021, a new functionality called Load Autodesk Family was introduced, which we've already covered in this course. This feature allows us to load families directly from the cloud and also display them based on region and language settings. Let's go now to Properties. Click here to choose the element to insert, and now pay attention to this. The list is organized by families, which always have a gray background. Under each family, you can see the types currently available. For example, the newest window family that I just inserted only has the type that I added, while the window casement double family has 4 types. Let's select this one and go to Edit Type. In this window, you can find several parameters to edit, and it's important to note that the parameters may change according to the family or category of the elements. Now, suppose I want to change the dimensions of this type. I could change the values here, but it's not recommended unless you know exactly what you are doing. For example, these 4 windows are all of the same type, window casement double, 1200 by 1500. If I change the width, all the elements of this type in the project will update their size. It's true that this sometimes can be useful, but we should be careful. OK, going back to the triple window, I can create a new type by selecting Duplicate. And as I mentioned earlier in this course, this basically copies all the values of these parameters. Let's name it as 1200 by 400 millimeters. Next, I search for the Dimensions section and change the width to 1.2. Note also that in this file, the units for length are specified as meters. Then let's change the height to 0.4. Click on OK, and you can see now there is a new type for this family. In conclusion, we can classify these elements by category, in this case windows. Then double hung and awning triple horizontal are different families, and finally the different sizes for each family are defined as types.